country English. But other language is not such that, because the Marathi, if you go to the America and you speak Marathi, there you will not understand any people and you will not react with any people, because they know what is the Marathi language. But at that time we have to speak English with them. When you speak with English, then at that time they will answer your question and they will react with you. But now you are taking education in ITI, so my wish, you have to need to learn English language, because now the one GR is comes of the government. Some ITI student goes to the Germany for the working. At that time, when you are going in the Germany for working after the ITI, at that time you have to need for teaching a language, and you have not need to teach German language. You can teach at that time English language, because English language is universal language and you can speak in any country and you can react with other people. Where you can go. So tell your opinion about it.
So first of all, honored guests, today our topic is about the importance of English language in other countries also and in our country, and to compare them by the other languages, such that as the sir told that we are considering the English language as a subject, but it is harmful for us and it is harmful for our technical mind that the English language should not be considered as the subject. It should be considered and it must be considered as a language. So when we will consider it as a language, so the person who works on the English language in the deep mode, in the deep of his mind, in the deep of his knowledge, so he gains his knowledge about as compared to the common person, such that in many countries, such as the sir told that in the other countries, many of the people go from our country and they are not able to speak with them, they are not able to communicate with them in the English language, because it is a universal language and a world language which is important in everywhere. So the English language and the importance of English language is much, and to tell on this topic is very, you can say it is very long to say on that topic. So what will start to
Yes, I am totally agree with you. Now this time the English language is expanding day by day, and lots of students are able to speak English. But friends, the English language is the basic need of us now this time, because in all country, as you know, in our world there are lots of countries, but the English language is universal language, as the sir told us. Because friends, in all countries the English language is very powerful. In our India, in lots of state people speak the English language, and friends, as we can take the example from our Telangana, from very small village, the people are speaking the English language. So that is not impossible to speak English language, because English language is if you treat the English language as a subject, so you are unable to speak English language. You have to definitely you should treat the English language as a language. So you will definitely get the knowledge about the English language, and you will be able to speak in language.
I am totally appreciate with you. The language is very important, any language, because you have to speak Marathi. So you cannot learn Marathi easily. You have to take some time for speaking Marathi, for writing Marathi. When you are small, at that time, when you go to the school, at that time you directly not write the Marathi. At that time you have to teach your teachers, and at that time you write that, and after that you will ready to make the sentences, and then you make the paragraph. So English is such language. You have to firstly increase your vocabulary, then you have to make your sentences, then you have to use grammar, and after that you can easily absorb that language, and you can easily write, easily speak, and easily speak. Because I told my experience when I was in ITI. At that time I joined the class of AD sir, and I also didn't know about the am, is, was, where, how, and that. At that time I have no any information, any knowledge about the English language. But due to my one friend course, I did join the class of sir, and I told my experience. I totally changes, and I am totally language absorbed by the sir, because at that time I have give my time, and I have give my sacrifice of the time. So the language, you have to do any for doing anything, you have to do your time. After doing after taking time, after doing time, then you can easily learn that. And language is not easy. You have to, if you have to if you have to learn any language, at that time you have to take more time for teaching the language from any source. So you can be more.
So, alright guys, today this topic is very important for you and everyone also. So the English language, everyone told that the English language is important. But how to study English language is absolutely learned by you and taught by you by the sir. But about to tell on the advantages of speaking of English language, we know that in every country we go and we can communicate with them if we are able to speak English fluently. So to do any work, to complete any work, or to make any task, or to complete any preparation of an exam, or that can be anything, we need a knowledge of that thing, and half knowledge is dangerous. So the complete knowledge to that thing, to make and to fulfill and to success in that task, we need knowledge and a full of mind. So the knowledge we need is only about the concept of that subject. So lastly, I want to only say that
Yes, I am totally agree with him. As you know, the language is most important, and the language is the way to communicate with others. If you want a success now this time, so I think the English language is most important, because the English language, lots of things are available in English language. You can take the example of last question. The friend has asked that what is the importance of AI. So in that AI, the English language is most important, and that AI is also in the English language. But friends, if you will learn the English language, so it will be definitely will be helpful for you. And there are lots of other languages are also important, but the English language is a universal, as the third comes.
So I give the all student advice, if you have possible to join the class, you can meet to sir and join the class for your improvement and for your education life. My experience is told that English is very important language in your education life also and in your social life also. So that thank you all of students.